Hello of the legends, it's Akira back with another video. So today I'll be talking about a time where I felt alone and I was totally myself, and that's when I learned a few things that I'll be talking. So back in my high school I was training very hard for getting into the football team, and once I got in the football team, all of them were like brothers to me. We used to play for hours, we used to watch late night matches. There was even a time where we used to hang out each other for the betterment of team. So all of us were preparing for this tournament which was happening in the upcoming months, and that's why we had reselections of the team. I had trained very hard to get into the inter-college tournament team, inter-school tournament team, and apparently a lot of my friends did make to the team. We all used to train together, we all used to hang out, yet it was me who was not in the list. The same people that I used to hang out with were the ones that made joke with me. I stopped going on the fields for very long. I said to my parents that I was tired, but it wasn't tiredness, it was me who was sad because I did not get into the team. I did not play football for over 3 to 4 months. Those people, whenever I used to walk down the corridors, used to watch at me and said that they needed someone faster, they needed someone who could help the team, who could pass the ball, or even touch the ball and just shoot it inside the goal box. Those words didn't just hurt me, they were like an arrow to my heart. Because I was a kid who always wanted to be in the team, playing for the team, contributing to the team, but the scene was different over here. And little did I know, the very next day we had the tournament which was the inter-school tournament, and my coach was very crucial. It was very strict on me. He had sent me as a chair squad for that team to watch. That was one of the saddest moments of my life, because I did not expect my coach to do something that would hurt me. Not even hurt, but make me more anxious about myself, make me unconfident, not confident. So while the tournament was going, my team was scoring goals, they were looking at me, throwing celebrations, having fun, and I was watching there. And throughout the tournament, I was just going down my phone and, just seeing when could I leave. I was just watching the time and hoping that I could leave the stadium. And after the tournament was done, the ground was empty. There were no people inside it. And what I thought was, maybe what I was seeking was validation. I did not need people's validation. Maybe I should play football for myself. Maybe I should play because it brings me joy. Maybe I watch football not because people wanted me to, because I wanted to do, and I wanted to enjoy it. And that day I went up to the stadium, I took the ball, I took a shot, and all of my anger, all of my sadness just came down with one shot. Maybe I did not get in the team that I wanted to. Maybe I could not win the tournament that I wanted my school to win. But at the end of the day, after shooting that one goal, after shooting that one shot, I was so happy. And that's when I realized that, a lot of time you do not need people's validation, you do not need people. And after all of this happened, a lot of people stopped talking to me because they thought that I was being too rude. I had an ego, and that's when people started distancing from me. And all of my classmates thought that I did not make it, even after training so hard, being out with them, hanging out with them, and people not caring about me, not respecting me. All of that was fine. But at the end of the day, it was me who was enjoying the game. Now, we might say that sometimes we do not achieve what we want. Maybe for me, success was getting into that team and playing for my school. And I did not have anyone at that point. But throughout this journey and throughout this scenario and incident, one thing that I've learned in my high school and which I carried till the date, was that until and unless you have yourself, I would repeat, until and unless you have yourself, you have someone. You have someone who can help you, who will be there for you. And maybe there were times when I was alone. There were times when I did not feel like going on the field. But the moment I got on the field, I realized that this is what I love. And I would not leave something that I love just because people are expecting or are validating me by just not getting into a team list. So yeah, just make sure that you surround with good people. If not good people, if not people, just make sure you have yourself. And until and unless you have yourself, you have someone. Thanks for watching.